Splash and the Soldier the Game split a smart marketing move, Jimmy, changing the album title to Prime 112. With all the hype that's surrounding that name right now, you'll probably bring more business to the restaurant. Yeah, that was a good move. Plus, you done hooked up with Heatmaker, and his beats fit your voice so good. And you ain't really got to do too much. 8 to 12 songs at most, 14 songs at most. The album budget for this project right here wasn't too crazy. The highest you probably spent was the Migos. Who's to say they charge you? It could have been a favor for when they in New York. It could have been a favor, or you could have got a discount. Who's to say you paid fully priced for that verse right there? Because you got all three of the Migos, so not saying you ain't pay nothing, but yeah, you really don't got no other big major artists on your album that's gonna charge, but the Migos gonna charge. So yeah, if you independent and you sell 50,000, that's all love. If you on a major, you might want to at least sell about 200,000. You don't got to sell it your first week, but you might want to sell at least about 100,000 to 200,000 plus on this album right here. And with all the hype, plus you got a street banger with the Migos. We set the trends. That's a street banger, and it could turn into a hit. They could play that in the club, especially up north, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, New York City, all the boroughs, New York State, Connecticut, Philly, all the places, all the surrounding areas up there. And then let alone down south, Atlanta, North Carolina, Texas, because the Migos on it. So that was a smart move. And it still got that Harlem sound, that 2002, 2003 Dipset sound. Yeah, so the producer you got, Hitmaker, that's a good connection right there. So that album right there, you need to go ahead and drop it right now while everybody still typing Jim Jones, while everybody still typing Prime 112. Yeah, you need to go ahead and do that there. You can push it back for a week because you might want to add about 2 or 3 new songs to it, which you did. You might want to add about 2 or 3 songs, maybe 4 songs, because you might want to throw some shots at Freddie Gibbs or, you know, say what happened at Primes or whatever. You know, diss somebody else who you don't like, because this album right here got to be more like I'm going to war. And it's still lyrical, and it still got some swag, a lot of flavor to it. You know how you do. You know, you got to get in your bag on this album right here. So with the situation that just happened, you might want to add 2 or 3 new songs. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to push it back a week or 2. But you know how to do it. You're a smart man. You know how to market. You know how to turn clout into money. This ain't nothing new to you. Yeah, so you got to take advantage. You won the fight, they say, alleged. So now you got to win the money side, the business side. He ain't finna drop no album, even though he got his fan base and he good, just like you good. But you know, everybody love clout, so you got to feed them that. Everybody love drama. With the age that you are, and you've been in the game so long, over 20 years, you got a lot of albums, you got a lot of mixtapes. To still sell 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 records the first week, that's a good look at your age. You know what I'm saying? At your age, they say rappers can't rap no more. So for you to still be relevant, you know, that says something, especially with the material that you've been dropping. But you're a smart man. You know how to turn clout into money, and you got to take advantage. You got to take advantage of the fight like you did, alleged. You got to take advantage of the views. You got to take advantage of the sales. You got to take advantage of everything. Same thing with Freddie Gibbs. He got to do the same thing. He should drop an album if he's smart. You know what I'm saying? Then you might can come out with some merch. Try to come up with something you can trademark right quick and put it on the t-shirt, a little saying or something right quick, and you can run the numbers up right quick. A little merch you can drop with the album. See, you got to maximize your potential on this right here because your name hot. You know what I'm saying? The bloggers, they going to talk. The people who don't like you going to talk. All that there. So you need all that there. All that there is traction to your channel, to your name, to your brand. So yeah, you know what you're doing. You know how to do it. You know how to play it. The Harlem way. Harlem dudes always going to eat. Yeah, Harlem dudes always going to eat, or they're going to find a way, or they're going to bump into somebody, and they're going to make a way for them. The doors open up for you. So right now, if you go back in the booth and make 2 or 3 new songs, one song need to be another banger like the Migos. 2 other songs need to be shots towards Freddie Gibbs or the situation that happened with that situation. Or, you know, to feed the fans what they really want to hear, because you changing the title to Prime 112, they need to hear something dealing with that or some type of other beef. Yeah, so this album got to be more in your war mode type of time. You got to get back on your lobby boy type of time. You know, call Mano, call Benny the Butcher, anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get back in your bag. Represent for the big P's. Yeah, represent for the big B's, the big P's. You got to do what you got to do. You know, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. So it's up to you to take advantage of the situation, which it seems like you're on the right path for that there. But that's my take on this conversation right here, man. Hit the like button, hit the comment section, hit the notification bell. Go.